Hello, my name is Carter Brager. Today I will be talking about the band The Beach Boys. I will be covering what their early style was, how they evolved their music throughout their later career, and the legacy they left on the music industry. So who were they? They were a five-member band from Southern California formed in 1961 and included the following members: Brian Wilson and his two brothers, Dennis Wilson and Carl Wilson. There was also their cousin Mike Love, as well as Brian's friend from school, Al Jardine. The Beach Boys were a guitar band, and their musical contributions were as followed. Brian Wilson was the bass guitarist as well as vocalist, and he was also the creative mind of many of the Beach Boys songs. Carl Wilson was the lead guitarist. Dennis Wilson played the drums, Mike Love did vocals, and Al Jardine played rhythm guitar. All the members contributed to the vocal aspect of the music and created soothing harmonies in their pieces. Let's start out with the Beach Boys' early career. Now, the Beach Boys' early style reflected that of the mindset in California at the time. After World War II had ended, the economy in California was booming. Many people dreamed of heading to California, especially for its surfing aspect. The music during this time reflected that mindset. Dick Dale, a passionate guitarist and surfer, transcribed the new surf rock instrumental music. The Beach Boys, then known as the Pendletones, were inspired by the fuzzy, twangy sound of surf music, but also loved the glossy harmonies and rawness and swing of rockabilly. With these combinations, they created a new sound that was both bright, airy, and snappy. This music perfectly embodied the legend of California. Some of these songs include Surfing Safari, I Get Around, Surfin' USA, Surfer Girl, Fun Fun Fun, and Surfin', which was their first song. Pet Sounds was a major turning point for the Beach Boys through its modernization and imaginative sounds. It was also the creative genius of Brian Wilson. It was very harmonious through its variety of instruments like organ, bass clarinet, harpsichord, string bass, sleigh bells, and French horns. The inspiration for this album came from the Beatles' Rubber Soul album. Pet Sounds was also the influence for the Beatles' creation of the Sgt. Pepper album. The Beach Boys and Beatles frequently bounced off each other for inspiration in their music. This album made number 10 in the United States, but was more well received in the UK and hit number 2 on the charts. This album is about young failing love and can be heard in songs like Sloop John B, but is not notably heard in songs like Wouldn't It Be Nice, which is a upbeat song talking about a successful relationship. Good Vibrations was very different from anything the Beach Boys had created before. This song was purely the invention of Brian Wilson. Taking about 7 months, this song had a very psychedelic feel to it, even predecessing The Summer of Love. This was also the biggest single the Beach Boys had produced. The cover art was very psychedelic for its time, and very different from the art that the Beach Boys had done before. They no longer had the usual beach clothing that they showed in their earlier albums. Now they had beards and sunglasses, as well as a psychedelic effect shown in their artwork. The album was released on October 10th, 1966, and became their first million-selling single. The instruments used included jaw harp, electro-theremin, string bass, and cello. Heading into the 1970s, the Beach Boys changed their music approach. This is mostly due to their new manager, Jack Righty, who told them that they should be more political in their songwriting instead of California surfing and boy-girl love songs. Some of their music included topics about pollution, which was done with their song Don't Go Near the Water in the album Surf's Up. In the album Surf's Up, there was also an adaptation of Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller's song Riot in Cell Block No. 9, which they renamed Student Demonstration Time. This was due to the social situation of the time. A sound effect can be also heard in this song, which mimics that of police sirens. The album Surf's Up brought the Beach Boys back into the limelight again. Their album just a year prior, titled Sunflower, had only reached number 151 in its initial 4 weeks, and they haven't even had a top 20 single in the United States since Do It Again, which was released in 1968. So this album definitely brought the Beach Boys back to the front lines. The Beach Boys have made quite the legacy for themselves. Over the years, they have made 4 number 1 singles. They are I Get Around, 1964, Help Me Rhonda, 1965, Good Vibrations, 1966, Kokomo, 1988. The band has redefined pop music from boy-girl love songs to music with more depth and meaning. Over the years to current times, they have sold over 100 million records worldwide. The Beach Boys have proved themselves to be very popular and successful over the years. Even today, they are still gathering more fans from newer generations who love to listen to their music. Thank you.